Welcome back. This is a mini project where first we will see how this expense management system, how it is working. So the current date is 8th of April. So for this current date, first we will fill up this form, input form. Okay. So for food I am inputting it. Now you can see that it is refreshing itself once we add anything for every input or each input. Okay. Now once we have added all this and we use this add expense, see description means whatever you have bought, why you have bought, everything you can write over here. Once we add, we will see it is shown at the top and you get an edit button, and here you can use multiple time, you can enter the items, it can be food or whatever. Now see 9th, this is after current date, so 9th cannot be selected. Now 6th, it is before the current date, so these are the expenses which I have entered. Now I can edit it also. If anything wrong or by chance you have added, so you can edit it also. Now this is an expense management system for a single user. One user can manage its expense for the whole month, and they can see it for the whole year, how monthly they are using this expense and what they are expending on and where they need to check themselves. Okay, now see, I have edited and it got reflected. Now we have the option to select any date, right? Now this is the basic functionality of the first tab. Now moving to the second tab, that is view expenses. Now you can see here there is something called filter by date range. At the starting you will get all the expenses listed over here, right? And you can download it as a CSV file, comma separated value file. Now if you want to filter it, now I am filtering for the month of April, so here only you will get from till the date 8th. So one you have filtered, now you can download it as a CSV file, and this CSV can be useful in many ways. If you want to means plot any type of chart, or you can want to send it to someone, you can do this. Even the plotting of chart and getting insights is present in the third tab. Okay, this is this analytics tab. Now see, first monthly expenses, here I have only entered for March, and second this is for April, and all the code you will get it. Now see, here category wise pie chart, payment method wise pie chart, so you get an insight of this and you can check on that where the expenses is more and where to check. So next sharing I will come up with a more advanced thing, that is using AI, so where it could detect that where the anomaly lies. So that one I will be sharing very soon. So this is the basic flow, and finally we can deploy it in Streamlit. So this is it, is a very basic thing. Next, here I am using PyCharm as IDE, and you can see the structure of the project expense tracker, and this is the structure. So if you want to recreate this project, everything will be provided, all the code will be provided in the GitHub, but for this config.toml it is not provided, so you can just manage it. And this one is for making our app as a dark theme app. And finally you get all these things, that main.py and all the coding will be provided in the GitHub. Now requirements, this text file is also there in the GitHub, and how to use it, how to do the setup, even that is also there. Now this is my GitHub page, and all the required links will be provided in the description, so that you can also work and you can also expand this project. Now see, all the screenshots are there and setup instructions are there. If this is helping you half the way, so I have one more sharing that is in the description. The link will be in the description, so that you can see how to manage one after the other and make your total project. Okay, so you can see that also. Now backend folder is there, frontend folder is there, and this previous one also, from there you will get it. Now if you click on the raw tab, from here you select all and paste it in a notepad. How to do that? That is also in that previous sharing. Okay, so everything you will get from there. So everything is here, how I made this project, and I hope this will help you, and more projects I will be sharing. For that you need to subscribe this channel if you want to get updates. Now API endpoints, for this I have used that FastAPI. So before I use FastAPI, this reload, if you are trying with this reload option, it may not work at the beginning. So use this much of command uvcon backend to start your FastAPI. So I have used FastAPI in Swagger, that will be also given in the description. Before that we need to set up our MySQL, this workbench. Okay, so here I have created the database and everything, and all the coding is there in this file. So you can copy and paste by clicking that raw tab, and you can copy and paste. Okay, and run it. Now see, once you do the copy paste and run it, and this is the at the end of the part there are some dummy data also that will help you in starting. So let's start our server. This one first you will be doing this coding part, then you will see test it using that FastAPI. So I'll just show you how to get it from the workbench. Means workbench is set up already and Streamlit is left. So see, whatever there are, the records are there in the workbench or the database, it is extracting it correctly. That means our script is working properly. Now you can test it by these commands, just like select star from expenses, and these commands are already there in the Python file. So we will be connecting it, and how to do the connection, that is also there in these file only. Now Streamlit is also built. Now we will run the Streamlit and we can see how it is working. So this is a project you can try on, and if you are not clear with the steps to rebuild, you can see my previous sharing. There I have shared it in more details, and my next sharing is about to come. So do subscribe, and thank you.